Hello everyone, welcome back. I am now going to be talking about the Shloka number 20 of chapter number 5 Bhagavad Gita. Na prahrishyet priyam prapya nodvijet prapya cha priyam strabuddhir sammudo brahmavid brahmanistitaha. What does that mean? So the doubtless jnani always is stable in the state of Satchitanandam, this existent knowledge and bliss. Okay. And he is always aligned with the existence, knowledge and bliss, or Satchitananda Parabrahma Paramatma. When and why is that? Because he neither gets excited when he receives things of his preference or liking, and nor is he repulsive towards receiving things which he does not like. So when he receives things that he likes, he is not excited about it, and when he receives things that he does not like, he is neither nor is he dislike it, or nor does he become repulsive towards it. So he does not get confused as to accept it or not because he doesn't like it. Because so there is no confusion in accepting something you like, but there is a dilemma. Okay, something that we don't like is approaching us. So what should we do? Should I hide? I cannot directly say no. Or this happens with even guests, right? Some guests we like to receive, some guests we don't like to receive. Some items that we love to receive, some items we don't love to receive. And this happens. It's very, very frequent in most of the households. Okay, let's not go to bigger level. Okay, or you can go to any workplace. Multiple emails that we don't want to receive. There are multiple emails that we want to receive. There are multiple work items that we want to receive. There are higher complex items that we don't even want to touch, and the lesser complex items we want to touch. And there are some really workaholics who only want to receive that are very highly complex. So the preferences are everywhere. But the Lord is trying to talk about the equanimity in receiving, while receiving and rejecting things. So when you don't you don't have to get excited when you receive things of your choice, and you don't have to become repulsive when you have to when you receive things that you don't like. Okay, so what kind of jnani is established? This is the kind of jnani who is clear of all doubts. So what happens? He believes that being equanimous is doubtlessness. Okay, so he is doubtless because he knows the impact of receiving it, and he knows the impact of not receiving the respective items. Okay, bahyas parshesh vasaktatma vindatyatmani yatsukam sa ब्रह्मयोग युक्तात्मा सुखमक्षरमश्नुते. So that sadhaka is somebody who he does something really, really tough job. So that person, this sadhaka, what kind of sadhaka? The one who has no attachment, no mental attachment, the attachment that is associated with the mind to the sense object, not the senses to the sense object. Here the Lord is talking about withdrawing the mind itself from the sense object, not thinking about it. He has withdrawn his mind from getting attached to the sense object. That kind of a sadhaka, he is the real sadhaka according to the Lord. Okay, so bahya sparsheshu asaktatma. So the one who has withdrawn his senses, he gets the same sukha what is attained by dhyana. What kind of a sukha? Satvika sukha. He gets the same satvika sukha what is attained by dhyana. So dhyana is which stage we spoke about? Dhyana is the seventh stage of the Ashtanga Yoga. That is far away. We have to practice each. Sometimes some people take an entire lifetime just to practice the first part of Yama, which is just ahimsa. It's so tough. Okay. But just by withdrawing the mind from sense objects, which the mind normally gets attached to, one gets that. One gets to that stage. Okay, these are all formulas. You can substitute the variables to get the real equations. This is just like algebra. Okay. So a plus b is equal to whatever. Okay, what is a plus b or a minus b or whatever, and the a's are all variables. Here the Lord is giving equations everywhere. These are all equations. Okay, when do I go? So what is the RHS here? The RHS is what? He gets some satvika sukham. And what was the LHS? LHS is withdrawing the mind from the sense object. Of course, even the mind gets attached to the sense object, not just the senses, right? Okay. So both do. But here he is saying when you can take off the mind, it is understood that even the sense objects are drawn. Okay. Because only when you take the sense object, that doesn't mean that the mind is not getting attached. Only the sense objects are thrown away from the senses. Doesn't mean that the mind is away. So that is why he is saying it is understood that when you withdraw the mind, that even the senses are drawn away from the sense objects. Okay. Alright, what is the next part of that? Sa Brahma Yoga Yuktatma Sukham Akshaya Mashnute. Sukham Akshaya Mashnute. After that, he has already got himself mixed with Satchitananda Parabrahma Paramatma due to the Dhyana Yogam. He always enjoys the indestructible happiness. Wow. So this is another RHS and LHS. So the same LHS, just withdraw the mind from the sense objects. You will get the same sukha what is attained by the sattvika, dhyana, sattvika sukham, okay, which is attained by the dhyana. Okay. And in addition to that, he also becomes mixed with this, because of this dhyanam, he is also getting mixed with the Lord, and he also enjoys the indestructible happiness. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go to the sloka number 22. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkha yonaya evate adyantavantah kaunteya na teshu ramate buddha. What does that mean? So even though when the senses and the sense objects, even though the conjoinment or the conjunction of the joining of, the meeting of senses with the sense objects appear to be, giving pleasure to the worldly, to those who are attached to the worldly pleasures, they are actually the reason for the grief. Oh, come on, how? You're saying it appears to be so, but how is it? If you don't get it, you're attached to it. So when you don't get it, we have seen this before. So now he's again pointing to that. So when he is now making it very clear, because now he has established he has made Arjuna capable of getting the elevated jnanams. He is gradually upping his the next level of jnana. What is that? The next level of jnana is what? See, initially, whenever you go to the schools, first they teach you the letters, aksharas, alphabets. And after that, comes, the words. How do you join the letters, and then comes how do you join the words, and then comes how do you join sentences. Okay? And how do you join the words to get sentences, and sentences goes on. And how do you connect the thoughts with the sentences? That's the next level. Practice. So there is a graduation here. First, he spoke about senses. How are they linked? What do they do? What is there? And now in this shloka is where he is actually beginning to show the real picture. Now he is writing a poetry after attaching the creativity with those sentences. So initially it was just the communication level. Now it is the creativity level. What is that? That's the next level, right? No wonder why we, praise our people who jumble with their words, right? So it is one of the, Kali Yuga features told by Parashara Mamuni, the father of Vedavyasa. What did he say? In Kali Yuga, people who jumble the words will be regarded as highest. No wonder we see it everywhere. So especially in field where we see people, we get attracted to people who can jumble the words so well. Okay. Right? So who can play with the jumbled words, right? So even though the connection between the sense objects and the senses appear to bring pleasure, in reality, and definitely they only are the reasons for grief. They have a beginning and they have an end. How true it is! It's very, very true. Back in the 90s, my uncle brought me a handheld device. Okay, that was the very first time I ever saw that. Okay, I got addicted. It was called a handheld game called as the Dino Fight. And after a period of time, I got bored of it. Okay, now because of the so-called nostalgia, so I want to play with that. But it is initially, so familiarity breeds contempt, the law of diminishing marginal utility. So your interest towards something reduces when you keep on doing that. So it graduates. Similar is the meeting of sense objects in the senses. So it has a beginning and it has an end. All right, that pleasure, the effect of meeting of the senses and sense object has a start and an end. They are not permanent. Okay. So Arjuna, the wise do not take part in them. The wise do not get involved in the sense and sense objects conjoinment. Should we ever not do it? If you're aware, continue with everything. He is not blocking us. He is just saying, why do they not? They know that they are, not permanent. Shaknoti haiva yaha sodum prakasharira praksharira vimokshanat. Shaknoti haiva yaha sodum praksharira vimokshanat. Kama krododbhavam vegam sayuktaha sasukhi naraha. Okay. Which sadhaka? Again, sadhaka is somebody who accomplishes something, a Herculean task. Okay. Sadhaka, a person of great effort, the one who gives so much effort. In this birth itself, before the body is destroyed, whichever sadhaka in this birth itself, before the body is destroyed, before his body is destroyed, is able to control the urge of desire and the urge of anger. And he is able to bear that. It's not just control, it's bearing it. Because it's too strong. Our emotions are very strong. And that person who has trained his mind to, pacify this urge of anger and this urge of desire in this, birth itself, before leaving the body, before the body gets destroyed. And one who has gained the capability because of, abhyasa vairagya, like how we saw in the first video. That man is the yogi. He is the guy who's actually can, who has got the pleasure. He says this 23rd shloka after saying what? The conjoinment of the sense and the sense objects. The senses are always behind the sense objects. Alright? And who can stop these two from meeting? This is what the Lord says in the next. Right? So what he says, the brainy, the smart person, what does he do? He is the one who attains, who can pacify the urge of the anger and desire before leaving the body, before his current body in the current birth. He can pacify this person. His is considered as the yogi, and he is the one who can be said that okay, this guy is having Shloka, and this is pleasure. He's the only guy. Yo anta suko anta raramasta tantajyortirevayah sayogi brahma nirvanam brahma bhutodhigacchati. The internal light, the next 24, who are having a stubborn decision, taking up a very stubborn decision, very definite decision, okay, very strict decision to himself. After taking the decision, or what? And after taking the decision is taking all his pleasure from the Atma itself. Okay. Now I want to go back. Where did he use the word Atma? Antashukaha. Internal happiness. Internally, with the mind itself, he is completely happy. Antararamaha. Antararamaha means, in the sense, he is completely satisfied with his Atma itself internally. Okay, antar means inside, so internally should be the same. Just after do every possible. Do not go out to have your should I go out for satisfying my desire, or to satisfy the dissatisfaction that I have. Should I go out, or within myself can I reconcile my mind? Why is it longing, and can I become? Can I use my wisdom to reconcile? Okay, can you live without it or not? So this kind of a question, keep challenging the mind, and then you come back, you become satisfied. This is exactly, and this is the decision that you need to take. You have to be very, very stubborn when before you go out of your mind itself. I mean, you internally, because all the five hierarchy that we have seen at the last but one shloka of third adhyayam, he says this hierarchy. So we need to all these are internal, okay, except the human body. Of course, the attachment of the human body with the sense objects is internal. Okay. Okay, because how the sense objects are connected with the body is through the nerves. So that is internal. Okay. So all the five are internal, which means, okay. So, and the same guy gets all the jnanam from inside himself, just like the Aptavakya. So you don't go out of your mind to gain knowledge. You are within. You are asking yourself to gain the knowledge, and that is very much possible. This is what dhyana is. This is what you get by dhyana. Why do they say Why do they say after doing a lot of meditation until you get to samadhi, you know everything. There is nothing that you will not be known. And there was a super movie about I remember. I forgot his name, Morgan Freeman, I guess, where 100% of the brain is being used. All these are possible. Okay, it's not just imagination. And again, so reality is more stranger than fiction. No wonder. Okay, this could be true. Okay, and we have heard of this famous saying where what a mind can conceive, believe, it can achieve. Okay. So that's a very valid maxim that we have that I have heard of. All right. So similarly, so what he does, Evan Atmavilayi Ulloli, so internal light. Okay. So where does he talk about that? Antarjyoti. Antarjyotirevayah. So this is where yo antah sukho antararamas tathanta jyotireva yah sayogi brahma nirvanam brahma bhuto digacchati. So that Sankhya yogi also reaches the most peaceful Parabrahma, Paramatma. That's the end of Shloka number 24. So, okay. And let's go to Shloka number 25. Labante Brahma Nirvanam Mrushayah Kshina Kalmashaha Chinnadvedha Yatatmanaha Sarvabhuta Hiterataha. Whomever's all sins are deleted, are gone. Whomever's all doubts have been cleared by wisdom. So far. Two conditions so far. Whomever is concerned about the welfare of all living beings. Number third condition. Moreover, whomever's mind is always stable in the attention of Parabrahma Paramatma or the Lord or whichever name you want to attach. That person who is aware of Brahma. So there is a clue in Ashtanga Yoga. When you know Brahma, you are Brahma. Not the Brahma Deva, but I'm saying the spirit, the Antaratma, the so-called soul, okay, the cosmic soul. When you know the cosmic soul, not the individual soul, when you know the cosmic soul, then you are Brahma. So you are that you become that cosmic soul. So when you know, you reach that soul. That is one of the Sanatana Dharma's conditions. That person who knows the Parabrahma reaches what kind of Paramatma? Satchitananda, Nirguna, without qualities, Nirakara, Parabrahma. So these are the qualities of what kind of Parabrahma. So what kind of Parabrahma? Every Parabrahma is the same, but he adds on Sarva Bhuta Hiti Rataha. Yatatmanaha Sarva Bhuta Hite Rataha. Which word? Rashayaha Brahma Nirvanam. So Brahma Nirvanam. So the Lord has used only Brahma Nirvanam here. Okay. Labante Brahma Nirvanam Rashayaha Kshina Kalmakshaha. Kshina Kalmashaha. Second, I just wanted to say what kind of so Rishayaha, he uses the word Rishayaha, the one who knows the Brahma. This kind of a Rishi, not everybody who calls himself a Rishi. Okay. Not kind of a Rishi, the four conditions. All sins deleted, all doubts cleared by wisdom. He always thinks about the welfare of all living beings. The one who thinks about the one who involves himself about the welfare of all living beings and whose mind is without wavering giving continuous attention to the Lord. This person reaches the Lord. Kama Krodha Viyuktanam Yatinam Yata Chetasam Abhito Brahma Nirvanam Vartate Viditatmanam. So the Lord is around all the four directions of a jnani, yati. Okay. No wonder we say, hey, he's a man of miracles. Why? In at least to a degree, that he has accomplished this. What? Kama, Krodha, Viyuktanam, the one for whom the Kama and Krodha is not around, not with them at all. It is all gone completely. Kama, Krodha, Viyuktanam, Yatinam, Yatachetasam. Yatinam, what is Yatinam? Viyuktanam, the ones from whom Kama and Krodha has left over. Okay, I cannot control this guy. He is controlling me, so I'm not going to be with. So Kama and Krodha have got defeated and they have ran away from this kind of a yati. Okay. Okay, yati is somebody who is considered as a man of wisdom. Yata chetasam. Yata chetasam. Any yati means a person who has a yata chetas. Okay. That kind of a yata chetas in the sense, chetas is we have seen in our first video, the mind stuff. Again, just to repeat the same example that I normally give. Behind me there is a wall, and that wall is made up of some content. What are they? The raw materials of the paint, and then the concrete, the crushed stones. The concrete has the crushed stones, and the cement, and then the brick, and the arrangement and the label. All these are gone in like this. The content of the wall is the brick, the cement, the paint, and the concrete, the crushed stones. Similarly, chetas is what? The mind's constructive material. What material is the mind consisted of? In Sanskrit, there is a word for that, which is chit. Chiyata chetasam. What kind of a chit? Everybody has got chit. Everybody has got a mind, and not everybody's mind is the same or behaves in the same manner. But yati's mind behaves in a particular manner. And that is yati's mind. So that is the man of wisdom. Abhito Brahma Nirvanam Vartate Vitatmanam. So Abhito, all the four directions, north, east, west, south, front, back, side, left, right. Okay. Around that kind of a yati, whom Kama, Krodha, Vyuktanam, Yatinam, Yatachetasam, Abhito, Brahma Nirvanam, Vartate, Viditatmanam. All his four sides are filled with the God himself. Okay. So, if you want the Lord to be around you, no wonder there are miracles. And people, to what degree they do this, Kama, Krodha, all of them. And then Yatinam, Yata Chetasam, they are the people of those who can accomplish the miracles. And why? Because it is them who have qualified, who have made themselves qualified to attain that state where the Lord himself is around them. Okay. So that's 26. All right. So I'm done with Shloka number 26. I will come back with 27, 28 and 29 in my next video. Thank you so much for listening to me.